And we're back again. Here we are in Leeds. It's just before midday. Saturday the 24th of January 2026. And apparently it's apparently an early one today. Starting at 12 o'clock. Apparently, allegedly. I don't know. Soon find out as I go around this corner. And the first poster that they sent out, the pro-Palestine lot, the Palestine Solidarity Campaign, the Commissariat. The first poster that they sent out was talking about Save Heber, with a hunger strike. And of course, Heber stopped her hunger strike after her world record. "74 days or something. In other words, complete and utter thorough bullshit. So the second one came out about some other guy, some other fella who has returned to doing some hunger striking. He's decided he hasn't got enough publicity for his not eating in between meals, and apparently he's going to forego water as well, which means he should be no longer with us by the end of the week. His organs will have completely fallen apart. Video only mode. What's going on here? What are my chats? Have I got any chats? Swipe left to show comments. No chats yet, no comments yet, and I don't think most of them got the message. The message that it was starting at 12 o'clock, early doors today. But they are attempting to make hunger striking relevant again. Or rather, make claims of hunger strikes relevant again. Hey, Stuart Brown, morning or rather afternoon. I do have chats coming up, thank you very much. Hello Stuart, good morning. We do still have the big wheel here in Leeds. I can't remember the last time I ever saw anybody on it. Let's see if I can get a better view of it from over here. I'll go over the side of the road. Hair retro. You want a retro haircut? There's the barbers to go to. That's the Leeds big wheel. Right next to the city house, is it, or something? That's been surrounded by panelling for a good 2 years now. At least they've got the St George flag and the Union flags flying. He came straight at me then. Didn't give a shite that I was there. I nearly walked straight out into in front of the bus. Wouldn't have been the best idea, really. So I was listening to who was it? It was one of the podcast of the Lotus Eaters people this morning, and he was talking to Steve Laws. Steve Laws with his remigration, I don't discriminate. Everybody that's not English or British must go type of thing. And it started me thinking, about where on the spectrum is that. So if we talk about no borders, full migration, anyone can move to anywhere, anytime they like, and there's no such thing as illegal migration. Everyone can just move between countries, and in fact I think they'd prefer them not to be countries or any borders there. It's just no nations, no borders. That would be the extreme left of the spectrum. It's an extremist position that unfortunately around about 20% of the country actually follow, according to the numbers that were given. So the question is, what would be on the exact opposite extreme? And the exact opposite extreme would be full borders, no migration, and anybody that's in your country who is not of your heritage, your country's heritage, does not have a lineage, then they should be removed, remigrated. Decolonization. So you could say that Steve Laws is sort of out there on that end of the spectrum, which again is an extremist spectrum, an extremist end of the spectrum. It's just as extremist as the no borders, no nations, far left end of it. However, the question is, how do you get back to your happy medium? The type of happy medium where the majority of people in the country are of your ethnicity, they are of lineage, they are of DNA, or whatever terminology you want to use. How do you get back to that after we have had such a massive amount of migration into this country in the first place? And I've always said that I think the only way to get to that happy medium is that at least at the beginning of some new political party, they would have to implement some exceptionally extreme measures. Who's doing this?
Society.
Okay. What does that mean?
It's cross-cultural. Involving everybody, including all of our organisations.
So we're all committing a genocide on ourselves.
We are.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for letting me know.
You've got Companies House Register established in 1844. It's never had any robust, verifiable identification of any of its company directors or people holding significant control.
What's that got to do with genocide? That's about control.
Because companies are rolling out agendas within the workplace.
Companies are rolling out what?
Agendas.
What agendas?
What agendas?
To genocide people.
Forced vaccinations and testing.
Forced vaccinations and testing of humans. I know we had that during COVID. I'm not sure it's happening now. What is it you mean?
It doesn't mean if it stops happening that it's irrelevant that it has happened. And no, there's still,
All right, okay,
there's still
okay.
Even though there's significant evidence to show that those vaccinations are causing harm and deaths.
Is any of that forced though? I know it was forced during COVID with Boris, and everything went a bit lunatic, didn't it?
Everybody had a choice, but that choice, if you didn't make the choice that your employer wanted you to make, you lost your job. And when you lose your
That was
job,
then. I'm not sure it's now. Is it happening still?
It doesn't matter, because the people that have had the vaccinations are still continuing to die.
Right. Everybody dies though.
It's not necessarily an instant thing. Check out the OMS statistics and the NHS own spreadsheets that show you the excess deaths in England by vaccination status, vaccination 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right.
and against the stats of people that haven't been vaccinated.
Okay.
Because they are available.
Right. It's an interesting one because I was watching the podcast of the Lotus Eaters or something by Carl Benjamin this morning, and he was talking about the stats, which was basically saying if you had a vaccination, if you're an older person, you had a vaccination, your life expectancy was up to the age of 84. Whereas prior to the vaccinations coming in, life expectancy was up to the age of 82. So his suggestion was, for that cohort of people, it might actually have been quite good. But I know there have been a lot of nasty things have happened to younger people.
Let's put it this way, the authorities have got the power to both improve your health or damage it.
Oh, and that I cannot disagree with whatsoever. Not only your health, your wealth, your society, and whether you've got a good future or it's hopeless. It's like, that's exactly what's happening right now. Yeah.
I mean, you know, the political structure
What do you mean by no English Parliament by 1707? Because somebody was in there but that wasn't English. Is that what you mean? Or it's to do with the union? Oh, yeah, this is the fascist type of lefty that comes along and tells people they can't talk to others. She's now telling this lady, who is giving me some really interesting information, we're having a good conversation. Oh yeah, she's a fascist. Yeah. There's no coercion. We don't need your fascism to prevent people having free speech. Thank you very much. 1707. So, I mean, we had the Scottish, Irish and Welsh governments came in. I mean, maybe they were in 1707. I don't know that. But they came back in 20, 30 years ago, whatever it was, with devolution. And now England does not have its own parliament, but it has the Union Parliament, of which we make up. We always choose who is actually going to be the Prime Minister, though, don't we? And who leads the country. And it's it's England that actually chooses that.
Well, when the English go, what they're actually doing is they're voting away their own personal sovereignty.
Okay. So you're getting into sovereign citizenship status there, or something else. What is it you're actually saying?
Well, if you're not causing any harm to anybody, you have the right and the ability to live your life without interference from the state.
Without interference from the state. The fact of having a state automatically interferes on everybody. It automatically does. Taxes, rules, safety standards, everything, policing, education, health service.
The English people pay their taxes and they which you know, make public services available. It goes through their taxes, those services became available.
Absolutely.
And then they were sold off from the people.
Well, they're controlled by the government, and some of them have been sold off. I've got to say, government's not very good at running things. It isn't very good at it at all.
There is a big picture. There's a big picture.
The big picture being
Meaning of life.
the meaning of life and what we're for. I don't disagree, but we're all born into societies now where we are controlled, and we have to do our best to live within that control and to push it and to demand the freedoms that some people seem to think they should be able to impose on us that are not legal, like that lady tried to just do then with you, to stop you from talking to me. Anyway, brilliant. Thank you for talking.
There's loads more to say. Please don't use me.
It's already live. This was brilliant. Everyone's allowed their opinions, and I like that you put it across. I mean, it's superb. All I have to do is, I think you just dropped something. All I have to do is make sure I understand what you're saying. So that's why I'm asking the questions to get you just to clarify what did you mean by a certain thing. Thank you very much. I mean, it's really good.
I do think the English are disproportionately discriminating against.
That is one of the big things that's currently going out. A lot of men think that it's men that are disproportionately discriminated against, which I also agree with. There's a lot going on, and we need new leaders in here to bring us back to normality, which is exactly what I was just talking about on my YouTube video, and how that will happen when you started having a really interesting conversation, so thank you very much.
I mean, there's loads to say. It's far bigger than any of us.
Yes, always is. Always is bigger than all of us as individuals.
I think the main thing is your intention.
I 100% agree with that. And that's where we've got problems with words at the moment. Some people say words, their intentions are really good, and somebody else hears it and decides, but the words were wrong. You used a wrong, nasty word that I don't like, so I'm going to get the police to come and talk to you.
Life's incredibly complex because for everything that's said and everything that's written, it can have a multitude of different meanings depending on who's delivering it and who's interpreting it. And of course everything else that's happening around the statements, you know.
Totally agree. I'm not the best with words. I try to say and give things across, but what I really want is to people listen to the wider context of what I'm trying to say and the intent of it, as opposed to any individual word which somebody might go, you said that word, that's nasty. So yeah, I agree with you.
I've not asked you what you think.
What I think, I was just telling you.
Yeah.
I've been telling you. It's like, I'm with you with a lot of it. There's some things just can't be changed, so I don't bother even trying to change them and whatever. That to me is utopia. I live in reality, and I just have to work within that reality and do the best that I can.
Yeah. Do you think this is the only reality that's available?
Well, I mean, we have lots of different realities in different countries, so you can see what is available elsewhere. When you start, I look at this lot and their concepts of no nations, no borders, communism, socialism, a meritless society where everybody must have equal outcomes. I find that all a bit weird because every time or any time it's been attempted, it's failed really badly, or it's a utopia that's never been tried. And we see what happens when people do try and do these things and people don't like it. Humans aren't made for that stuff. We're not made for utopia, we're made for realism. Deal with what's actually happening. And then you have some really intelligent people who then can change things, like the people who invented electricity and stuff like what Elon Musk is doing. Some people might say it's not good, it's not whatever, but he's stretching the boundaries, and that's the key thing. It is advancing humans. It will, over a long period of time. Whether what he is actually doing is good for us is a different question. But the technological stuff.
Survival is relevant. You know, I've not been brought up in faith, but I've had a lot of synchronicities that take me more increasingly to the Bible, to read verses, and often those verses match an experience that I'm happy with.
And that's the key thing about the religious books. The religious books put reality of that time and of how those societies saw things into a divine realm. I remove the divine realm and I use what's in those books to actually tell me this is how people were thinking was the best way to run a society at that time. Some of those things are natural ways of running societies, of how people respect each other and talk to each other and interact. And other bits are just like supernatural gobbledygook that somebody's made up. That's my impression of it. I forget the gobbledygook and I take the historical stuff of this must have been where and how these these countries set themselves up and what they're saying are the good things to do to keep standards and principles and values and ethics.
When you look at that rule, it tells you how to behave
Exactly.
in a good manner. And
Yeah.
if we did all follow that, we would have a good society.
Without needing the first or second commandments. The first one being something to do with God. There is only one God and you must worship me. You don't need that. It might be true. There might be a God. But you don't need to live your life by that.
Again, life's incredibly complex. Your opinions, your thoughts, and everything can be, even within yourself, fluid.
Absolutely.
Depending on what you're going through.
Yeah.
And what you're experiencing.
But they can be based on principles and values that you've got as to what your opinion is going to change to. And if a lot of people's opinions are based on what they think the reality is and what they think the truth is, if somebody proves to them that their reality or the reality and the truth is actually different from that, then by definition they have to change their opinion because it's based on delusion instead. So
But if you look at everything, we are granted with freedom, liberty, and everything. If we exercise what's available correctly.
but we're only granted freedom and liberty by the state that implements and allows us to have it, as we know through history, with slavery, with communism, Stasi and KGB, that type of stuff. There's no freedom in those societies, and they're easy to implement. Very easy to implement.
Oh yeah, we're on the verge of that here, aren't we?
Exactly, and this is where we're at. So these freedoms that we've got have to be fought for and must be maintained, even for those people where we don't like what they're saying, we don't like this, that and the other. They have to have the freedom to do it. They have to have the freedom to think it, they have to have the freedom to speak it. That's the point about
yeah.
freedoms.
And expression, people are trying to speak, can't speak.
As you just witnessed, and these are the people, that woman there believes that she is the nicest, most moral, perfect person in the world, and I am somebody that disagrees with their position, and therefore I am the devil incarnate, and you should not speak to me because I might twist your brain in some way.
No, freedom of expression is a British thing anyway.
Exactly.
The world's nuts.
The world is nuts. It's interestingly nuts, but yeah. Thank you very much. I don't know how much of that you were able to catch. I tried my best to slightly repeat some of the things that she was saying, but she started off with some stuff I didn't really understand it very well. But what was I saying? I was basically talking about Steve Laws and his remigration policy, where he's non-discriminatory. He says he doesn't discriminate. It's just in our country, the British, based on ethnicity, heritage, lineage, the British are supreme, and everyone else, remigrate them, get rid of them. So he's at one extreme end, no migration, big borders, versus what most of these people that you're looking at want, which is no borders, no nations, everyone can move around as they wish and become a member of whatever society they wish. Which is a bit weird considering they push ethnicity and different peoples from different places into a higher status. So I think you've got those two extremes, and then you've got the position of where our country is right at the moment, which has very much been a let anybody in from pretty horrible places where we don't have a clue who they are, and their culture doesn't necessarily mix well with ours, and it ends up with big problems. And so I've always said, in order to get back to some kind of happy medium, instead of being at one end of the spectrum in the extremes, in order to get to the happy, get back away from the very far left, no nation, no borders element, we might have to implement some pretty nasty extreme measures in order to get to the happy medium. And what do I mean by a happy medium? Well, that's the bit that the politicians need to come up with. But bottom line is, we've got millions too many people here that really, it's very dodgy for our society that they're actually here, in my opinion. So there does need to be a massive re-migration. But I perceive that someone will have to make up some rules as to, okay, what are the numbers we want? How do you make the decisions? So I think it is going to be pretty extreme. And from what I remember from stuff that what's his name, who used to be in Reform, Rupert Lowe, stuff that Rupert Lowe put out from his organisation, his research organisation, was that pretty much a majority of people across the country, and from every political party, possibly with the exception of the Greens and the Your Party lot, all of them want remigration. Everybody thinks there are too many people in this country who are a danger to our country, who shouldn't be here, who should never have been let in the first place. So I think we've got some interesting times coming up. And please do recognise the type of thing that lady tried to do as she came across, the multicoloured lady in the multicoloured clothes, came over to speak to the lady that was speaking to me, trying to influence her not to speak to me, because I like freedom, and freedom is not a thing that they like. In her view, freedom of speech means that somebody that's on their side might be persuaded to change sides, or might start thinking. Right, let's take my glove off. Let's see who's here. George McPherson, Mr. Leeds United, hello there, hello. Mick, get them a Happy Meal from McDonald's. Care Bear, hi Monday, hope you're well. Is Street there with you? No, Adam's gone over to Blackpool today. He's gone to join I don't even know what it is that's going over there, but I know Ryan, what's his name, was there. Put something out about it being an ethnically white march or something. So I'm going to look forward to seeing some of that later on. Good afternoon, GP Bateman, Brojo, hello, and Stuart. Oh, this is slowly building together. What time is it? Things might get a bit... 12:30. So this is weird. This was supposed to start at 12 o'clock. So Adam's not here today. I don't know whether News Now Yorkshire is going to be coming here today. I know Marty's not going to be here. Blimey, there's somebody on it. I think they had to start it up and get it moving because one group of 3 people decided they wanted to pay to go onto the big wheel. So they've got it going. One of the pods has some people in it. Do we have a wander down? Here's the fascist lady in her multicoloured stuff. Tries her best to persuade people that speaking to strangers on the street is dangerous. I'm just going over here because I'm going to the litter bin to get rid of my chewing gum. Let's get another piece out. Oh yeah, I've just seen the police there, just walking away. There was a West Yorkshire female police officer. Her death was reported this week. From what I've heard, she committed the old heave-ho. Unclear why. Wonder if there might be a note at some point. Not sure. Or whether we'll find out at all. But not good. Another person bites the dust from the old heave-ho, the self-heave-ho. Apparently. That was only what I'd heard. It's not been verified, it's not been validated. The only valid bit was she died off duty. There's apparently somebody speaking and no one can hear them. This is looking like it's going to be one of the most irrelevant marches. Shall we see if we can hear what he's saying, because no one else is listening, no one else can hear it.
from David Amy with your emails and attend mobilisation at HMP Global Scrubs if and when you can. For the event announcements, people are also mobilising for Heather tonight at HMP Newhall. They'll be gathering at the car park at 5 PM. Make sure to arrive and leaving rooms.
Some kind of announcements as opposed to he's saying something to give some kind of message. Is this Pippa?
Hey, Monday.
Is it Pippa?
Monday without the A. Monday.
Hello, hello. How are you? Hey. You're a beautiful dog, aren't you? You really are. Sees me, tail wag. There you go. Sit down then. Sit, 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 sit. Good girl. Good girl. You had a good week?
Yeah, I didn't really do anything. Got some criminal charges, more possession of marijuana. I'm going to fight the case myself because I can get paid legal aid, so might as well. I'm the specialist.
So how many times have you been to court with that sort of stuff?
So this will be the first because it doesn't go anywhere. Like, they've done it before. The last one up in Seacroft, they just dropped it. And then this one has occurred on my birthday. And I got a letter in the post summoning me to Bradford for a protest in Shipley. Pots and pans.
Yeah.
Pots and pans and more pot. Or pot. I went in with the pot, no pans.
So you're really being doing for being a lefty piece of scum, really, aren't you?
I think it's the weed. It just turns me into
A lefty piece of scum?
more sociable. Yeah.
What do you mean more sociable?
Like I'm out in the cold, talking to people. and
You
letting
could
them
talk to us anytime you like. Anytime you like. What? Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
But
Just
if I
don't.
was saying,
Down, 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 down. Oh. I got bitten in the face by a dog when I was 8 years old. Just underneath my eye.
oh, yeah.
It was one of those lassie dogs. What are they called? What are they called? No.
Some kind of collie, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, the collie thing. It wasn't very nice. It was my first trip that I remember to hospital and to get stitches put in and then
Oh.
not
the
TB
scars.
injections. No. You
Oh, it's
can't
not-
see it now.
that's not
You can't see
Crosby.
it now. No.
Like-
So it caught me just below my lip and just below my eye. Just boom. I was just too close to their face. I don't know what it was.
Screaming kids, they've got snot running down the face. Probably what it was.
Well, that was only after she'd bitten me.
Hey, look at this handsome kid. I'll ugly him up.
Yes, I'll ugly this little lad up. Yeah.
I think it's just the Palestine march this week. Tomorrow's Kurdistan, and on Wednesday there was like a Kurdistan / opposition government, and they clashed over there. It was scary. From like getting grips with each other and all speaking the same language. But all
Right.
shouting at each other.
Are you coming along tomorrow, eh?
Yeah,
Was
it's
that-
exciting. Kurdistan's here.
I saw something about it for tomorrow about Kurdistan, but it wasn't clear that it was just about Kurdistan. It seemed to be about Iran as well, and that using the words the democratic revolution, and I'm going, it's not been made really clear which democratic revolution they're on about, the one in the late 1970s or the one that's being attempted right now. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it not one and the same? Like when they're just looking for democracy?
What you doing, dog?
Oh, it's a Labrador going for a poop. Oh, that's so dangerous.
Pippa, sit. Sit. Pippa. Sit. Wait.
It's not working.
Sit. Sit. You're gonna have to get one of those prong type collar things.
I've got it. I switched it over because it wasn't having the desired effect, so I was just hurting over. So
You didn't have it tight enough, or it was made of silicon or something, and just didn't have any impact.
That's such a classic parenting style.
Yes.
How did your kid make it to university with his prong collar on?
Well, both of them. Yes. Yes. They get their freedom until they're past to certain boundaries. Then they get a clip. That's how my kids have got through their lives.
They'll be enjoying the marijuana because of that.
So, the boundaries are very, very, very far out, though. You know, kids have to have lots of freedom to make mistakes and realise that, oh shit, that's a mistake. Don't want to do that again. It's no use me telling some kid not to do something if they go, it didn't hurt anyone else. Why are you telling me? It's like, okay, you carry on doing it, and then eventually it hurts. It's like, that's why you don't do it.
Is that even parenting at all?
Yes. Yes. Certainly is. Reinforcing their own stupid mistakes to them. It's like, yeah, sort it out.
I know that style.
It's your life.
But then he'll go out and get an Xbox and sit in his room and play video games because he's like, it's my life, what are you doing? Go away.
See, I've got a bit of cognitive dissonance with the go out and sit in. It's like, they all do that nowadays. All of them.
Oh, the video games?
Yeah, that's why university is good. It forces them out, you see. Forces them out to be in society, and then they suddenly find out that they like going out getting pissed.
Now when I was 13, skipped the university, just go straight to getting pissed.
And look where it's got you.
Tea and weed.
Yeah, yeah. And following this lefty lunacy. Yes. Yeah. We're going to have to get you to start thinking a bit more about your political, philosophical positions.
Free the weed.
Free the weed. Free the weed. Yeah.
Don't bite my ear off, will you? Hey, do you know you're stronger than you realise? What's she called?
My name's Peter.
I'll leave you to it.
Thanks, Mum. Mondays.
Another dog there. Now then, how are you?
How are you? I've not seen you in a long time.
I've been around.
Have you?
I was here last week.
To be fair, I've not worked this for a little while. So I've had a little break.
You've had a little break. Very good. Very good.
I didn't see you. You've not been at Seacroft as well, have you?
No, I only went once a few weeks ago. But they're doing their thing. They're growing it organically, and they're doing it well. It's their thing.
Yeah.
They don't need us to be there.
No.
And there was, while we were there,
There's a new
suddenly.
breed borders that are turning up to different faces I've never seen before. Quite a number I've not seen before.
Yeah, which is another reason why we sort of stopped going to Seacroft, because there were some people that were going there who were just there to make content rather than record it, and they didn't like that. We weren't impressed with it. Is that okay?
Yeah. What's happened to Street Hawk? Is he still about?
Yeah, he's over in he's over on the coast today.
Is it?
He's at Blackpool.
Filming or just?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going off over there?
I don't know. So I'm sure I'll watch his video later on.
Yeah.
You could watch it now if you like. You'll be on live.
We're live, won't it?
Yeah.
He'll be laying down somewhere holding a dog, won't he? He's always got a dog with him. It's a different dog each week.
I think he's got two.
Oh,
I think.
All right.
One of them's a little one, a little disabled one, and then something else that I've only ever seen it once. I don't know where News Now Yorkshire is today.
Don't know.
Is he the big guy?
No, he's always got like
Yeah, he does.
half mask on.
Yes.
A half.
The Yorkshire mask on.
Is that what it is, Yorkshire? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where he is.
Yeah. Anyway, this is looking like it's going to be quite quiet today.
So we don't say that word.
What does that mean? It means it's going to get interesting. Right, I'm just going to... I'm quiet. It's going to be quiet today. It's going to be quiet. They are quite a nice bunch. Get them to speak to you as a human, you speak back to them as a human, and it's just like talking to normal people on the street, you know? There's no reason for things to automatically be deemed nasty just because they're wearing a uniform and they've got a certain specific job. But all of their general leaders are missing today by the look of it. Which I think is why we had this wet lettuce down here in the white mask. Providing a very limp start to the whole thing a while back. There's no one here. I wonder where they've all gone. Have they all gone to Blackpool? Has everybody headed over to Blackpool?
That looks good.
The armchair criminal. Ah, and we have a News Now Yorkshire. The armchair criminal says shit again. I did at least 3 times this morning. I've been having much too much fibre. Baking my own sourdough bread. I'm getting good at that. And it's really, really nice stuff. I don't know what's going on today because none of the leaders are here at all. I'm wondering whether they've all gone to Manchester, to Blackpool. Or Manchester, I don't know which.
Yeah, it's going to be starting early as well. It's going to be on now. It's going to be marching by now.
Yeah, it was, but I got here early thinking it was a 12 o'clock start. And the police were here and that was it.
Yeah, I checked your live stream.
There was some mention about Heather earlier on for some reason. Don't know why.
I thought she quit.
She did.
Oh, they want to move her. That's what it is. They want to move her.
They want to get her moved back down south, do they?
Yeah.
No. Send her to the Pitcairn Islands with the bloody rest of them. Where did I hear that today? Pitcairn Islands or Ascension Island? Connor Tomlinson, I think. He might have mentioned that. That sounds like a good idea.
Well, just get popped.
There was a different group of 3 or 4 that were over there, but no yellows, no. That was only last week because they thought there was going to be thousands coming.
Well, I feel like shit.
Why is that?
The injection starts today, doesn't it?
Oh, right, okay. You got lots of water with you?
No, but I can stop at the shop.
Nobody is saying anything to anyone. Nobody's coordinating this. People are just stood around waiting. This is going to be the most bland, boring march I think we have ever seen. It doesn't even look like they've got any people with pots, pans or drums today. Are they all there with the big one, Mr. Hawk, Sylvia? Yeah, the Kurds are doing... Is it Millennium Square tomorrow or is it here? I don't know.
Alright guys, we'll be setting off now, so yeah.
Are you watching Adam at the moment, Sylvia? I don't know whose march that is in Blackpool. Is it UKIP? Is it Britain First? Is it something else?
Neither, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know who's organised that or who's doing it. I think people are getting a little bit anticipatory over here. Looks like they're moving. You setting yourself going? Just going sticking Wetherspoons. Chill. Buy your own fake tea towel if you like.
Interesting.
There's a banner
Right,
here.
guys, just a quick one.
Oh.
Please, I beg you, don't crowd where the drummers and chanters and the speakers are, because it gets overcrowded here, and obviously we don't want any casualties happening. So please stay behind the drummers at all costs. If you're going to take any pictures or videos, stay on the outskirts, don't come in the middle. Thank you.
Right, everyone, thank you so much for being here today. Stewards, if you can take up your positions, either at the back, the front,
Someone's
the side.
finally decided to take some control.
And protesters, thank you for being here. We are about to leave, so like, in the nicest way possible, get in line.
Numbers have dropped again, guys, unfortunately, but we need to make sure that energy's still there. We need to be loud, so... Free! 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 Free!
I'm getting a bit cold for some reason. They've just got to the first traffic light, and that is it. The stragglers are just coming through, but the whole lot of it, all of it, is within a 20 or 30 metre element, and it's not as if they're all packed in together either. Very few of them. Mr. In Between News. Love to know the demographic of employed in this lot. MIB, good to see you. Employed. I think the numbers or the proportion employed, gainfully employed and paying taxes would be less than 5%. But either students, OAPs, or members of the everything and anything class that demands to be paid to live by the government. There's a couple of new people with cameras here today. Weedman and Pip are on a go slow. What are you doing? Staring at the bus. Are you finding the bus interesting? Are you finding the bus interesting or something?
It's the guy from Jurassic Park.
Have you got some funny stuff in that? He's getting into trouble because he just doesn't care. He's getting himself absolutely blasted. You're not allowed to eat any of that, Pippa. I did notice a couple of yellow vest police. And I think they're doing their best. They're doing their best to make it relevant in some way. To make it as loud as possible. Drummers that will just walk over you if you get in the way. I think she's feeling the weight of leadership, the weight of having to give orders to people. And we do have an overfed pigeon here. And they are causing as much disruption as they can. There's another one of their usual antagonists. Going to get in trouble. He does it on purpose. He does it on purpose to wind up the bus drivers. You can't say that there aren't a few characters within this group. Like this lass here, the ultra-fascist, who demands that people don't speak to me when they actually want to speak to me. And she laughs with her disabled stick and believes that it gives her the right to tell people, don't speak to him, do not speak. What are you doing, Mark? He's going to get himself in trouble. Free the Filton 24. The Filton 24 who broke into an Elbit place. And I think it's them that smashed the back of a woman police officer with a big sledgehammer. So the bottom line is fuck to the Filton 24. Fuck them all. The long and the short and the tall. Dylan's here. No, I don't know whether any of you are aware, but there is no genocide going on. There has been a complete stop to the fighting. And that's been going on for about 3 months now. Huh? There's more of them, yes, there are a few. Dylan's here, there's a one here behind us. And there was another one somewhere. And we've got the overfed pigeon as well. So yeah, there hasn't been a genocide. There hasn't even been any fighting going on. What you have is a yellow line where if you go past it and start threatening the IDF, you will get your head blown off. Because they deal with those sorts of things. Those sorts of things in a very permanent ceasefire way. Zionism is a crime. You cannot be proud of your own people. It's like saying Islam is a crime, isn't it?
Get your hands off Palestine! Get your hands off Palestine! Get your hands off Palestine!
If it were my children, I wouldn't be allowing them to do stupid shit. So that was Park Row that we just walked down. We're now on Ball Lane. I don't know what Federal is, but it's got a queue of people outside it. I don't know what it is. That's something called Mowgli, a restaurant. We got Decathlon and some other typical usual stuff. That you see in city centres. And that number 7 bus that has just come round the corner has been waiting patiently to get through the city centre, having been stuck behind this bunch of assholes the whole way. What's the St John's? Is that a Kurdistan one going up there?
That guy who blew this off glasses.
Okay.
He was up there and said, yeah.
So the guy with blue glasses nowadays is Macron, President Macron, wearing his big, expensive blue sunglasses because his wife gave him another black eye. Are they going to turn up Albion Street, or are they going to keep on going all the way? I don't know. Not a lot going on really. The guy on the microphone is keeping up his chanting. Shabba the Hutt, the overhead fed pigeon, has graced us with her presence. Oh, I got a nice look then. And it is a bit chilly out here today, I've got to say. I wasn't expecting it to be this cold. It does feel a lot colder than the 7 degrees C where the forecast said it would be. What else have we got here in Leeds? We've got a Greggs, some pizza place, Sainsbury's, Urban Outfitters. And next to this church, we got the entrance to the Trinity Centre. And I think my transmission is unstable. And the number 7S Moortown Corner Shadwell bus has been following I don't know if anybody's on it. Oh, there's one guy at the back here. But all the buses, all completely disrupted. This lot don't give a shit. Every Saturday at this time, in the middle of Leeds. I hope you're not expecting to have a nice peaceful time in town. And I hope you're not rushing for a bus to get out of town or get into town either. She walked through the middle of them shouting, "Fuck off!" wonder how many of these people have brought their children up on McDonald's. Spent thousands of pounds over the past few years in McDonald's. Banking at Barclays with their Apple iPhones. You're having a bit of fun, eh? Yeah? She's not tall enough to cause any problems. Careful there, guys. Is that police? Is that police? Where?
I'm not sure. I think the silver grid means it wasn't.
I don't know, but they came flying through. You're gonna get flattened. Oh, Pippa. Get out the road, Mark. Oh, there's bedlam going on up here now. They have just caused absolute chaos here. But now that this bus has got here, they can't get through. So the cars can't go up the wrong side of the lane. In the black van. I don't know whether that was a copper. There was a car that went first. BMW. It looked quite nice. It had a lass in it. But then that black SUV that went through absolutely flew through. I got the impression they were not merely trying to make a message. I'm wondering whether we might see that black SUV up here later on. I've never heard Monday asking why the guy is with this rabble every week. He told me earlier on. Well, it wasn't a very good excuse. It was that he smokes that much weed that it's done his brain in, and this gives him an excuse to actually get out in society at least once a week. I just let him do what he wants to do. Just like this lot, they can do what they want to do. And when we get a new political direction, shall we say, and the police get told to deal with this sort of stuff properly, I think we will see some change. The thing is, we absolutely, completely, fully believe in free speech. Well, there are options for stopping this, or at least forcing them out of the city centre and not allowed to do it every week, not allowed to be assholes. Apparently Israel is bombing refugees living in tents. Apparently. See, you can write anything on a poster, and then most of this lot will believe it to be true. It's a bit like Jeremy Corbyn a couple of weeks ago, when he turned around and he said something about children being targeted and killed purposefully by the Israelis.
Listen, I'll come where I fucking want. I'll come where I want. So they can go around attacking people and get away with it. I don't think so. Right, so what, because you lot couldn't fucking deal with it at the time? No, because they didn't want to deal with it at the time, and they still don't want to deal with it now.
Because you say it every week, you've not reported it yet. So
we've reported it 3 fucking times and nobody's doing nothing about it. Why?
Stop shouting and swearing.
Get it.
Take a breath, you're shaking, you need to calm down.
Yeah, because you lot don't do your fucking job properly.
Today,
if you did your job when officers were stood there and watched the get shouted, it'd have been alright, wouldn't it? And we wouldn't have had all this.
I'm worried for you, take a breath.
Worried for me, don't need to be worried for me.
You're shaking, so I'm worried about you,
shaking,
take a breath.
fuck off.
Is that right? Because I'm not here and a couple of hours with a left. When you kids are here,
get out of the way. Yeah, because you don't do your fucking jobs properly.
No, it's
Stop that bit, listen.
Right, stop swearing and go away. Stop swearing and go away. You've got your kids here. Listen
to me. Come and talk to me then. Come and talk to me away from these because you don't want to listen at all. I don't want to speak to you. I'm going to speak to him. I'm speaking to him.
Right, do the favour.
We'll leave him to it. I think he's going to try and get himself arrested.
5 times. So a woman that I've just pointed out today assaulted my missus about 5 months ago down here. She hit her opening with a megaphone. Now we've been out shopping. Yeah, and my missus, she was walking. She'd been up here to get a sausage roll for me young'un. She attacked her in front of 5 of your officers and not one of them did a thing about it. Yeah,
We're getting sorted, yeah. We'll be getting sorted, yeah. Because I have to get myself.
In the meantime, listen, you're out shopping.
No, I just pulled them to ask him if they're going to know what about it, and then he starts getting arsed with me.
Yeah, we know we do. And he needs to get off a power tripping because he's always on one end.
Listen.
I don't need to listen, you are right.
Get yourselves off.
Take piss, mate.
That's why I got beaten and raped by men and the police don't do shit.
Be quiet.
So I think I heard about that a few weeks ago, that some white lady had been whacked over the head with a megaphone by one of the stewards or stewardesses in the pro-Palestine march. And they're saying that they have been reporting it time and time and time and time again, and nothing is being done. So I'm not sure whether there's evidence or not, I don't know. But even with that interlude, this is how slow this lot have gone to disrupt everybody's life throughout Leeds, disrupting everybody with a very, very, very slow, annoying march with hardly anybody here. Are you wanting to go in? Open the prison gates, let them all in. We'll happily allow you to go in. We'll lock the gates afterwards. You can share a cell. Dylan told us that there was another protest up at the St John's Centre. At least he gets his steps in at these things, doesn't he? There's another protest up at the St John's Centre. It might be one of the Kurdish. Which one is it?
Dortmund Square.
Yeah, what is it? You know?
I don't know, I can't remember now. Police told me earlier.
It's not the Kurdistan one, is it, as well? Jabba the Hutt is really interested in us talking to the police. We'll leave Shabba believing that we were dropping her in to the police to try and get her arrested. She was really staring. What are they doing talking to the police? That was funny. I don't know if I caught that fully on there.
I think I did. Yeah, I did. I got it.
Get your hands off Palestine! Get your hands off Palestine! Get your hands off Palestine!
I've just had to plug in my my camera holder. It had red lights on it and I think it was losing its power to keep my phone upright. Who's the beer then? So we're at the intersection of Briggate and Headrow. And we've only got one Christian lady here. I don't know how bad this is. Don't know whether it's coming through all right or not. Got an unstable transmission again.
Repent! Time is no more.
Solidarity from your party, Leeds. Whose party? These are the Leeds-based communists. The old Leeds-based communists. And then you've got the new communists, who are known as the Greens. It's all just communism, a lot of it. Communism mixed in with Islamism. Communism mixed with Islamism, mixed with absolute hatred for Jews and Israel. Dylan, find your head. Was about to take your head off. Yeah, Queenman is getting in trouble with his dog. The police are keeping an eye on him. They'll be demanding that Pippa wears a muzzle. It's like being in fucking Minnesota. Leeds is now the Republic of Somalia, Minnesota. Nothing on Dortmund Square, and this is Dortmund Square at the St John Centre. It looks like they have joined in at the Millennium Square. What a bunch of old trouts this lot are. And now, just at this four-way junction where that green bus is coming down towards us, they're probably going to stop right in the middle of it and really disrupt every aspect of movement in Leeds. Back again, he's enjoying the music. And she's fucking complaining about it. Very heavy-handed, I gotta say. The guy is not actually causing any trouble to anybody. He's enjoying himself. That cop says he's being silly. I say the whole bloody lot of them are being silly. I don't care if he's drunk. This lot might as well be drunk. They're delusional enough. He was in front of this lot doing nothing at the time you came up and did that. It's only because the old woman came and told you about it and said she was complaining about it.
Spoken to him once. I asked him, said to him, you take yourself to the side of the road. Wouldn't stop falling over and 2 minutes going by. He can do what he wants.
This lot are walking all in the road as it is, causing trouble.
Steady on the feet, Bobber.
Huh?
We're not on a steady on my feet and going to cause himself an injury. He's
there's,
back drunk.
there's vehicles trying to get past and have been trying to the whole
My
bloody
concern
time.
for his personal safety. He's back drunk, but he's not going to see a bus.
Yeah, your man handled him out. He was enjoying the music, dancing along to it in front, without causing a problem. At the time you came and took him. At the time you came and took him, he was under zero threat of anything. And this is the old bag that complained about him. So now they've let him alone. They've left him on the side. And he's going to join back in again, rightly so. Dancing away.
Having a good time.
Yeah. He is not causing anybody any problems whatsoever. Yes, he's pissed out of his head, but fucking hell. This lot of delusional are at their fucking heads. Made in Britain to kill the opposition. These fascists need to be taken off our streets. Please bring some buses through at about 70 miles an hour. I think the police have just been bored, that's all, because it has been irrelevant. But they've also had to listen to all this shite the whole way down, the whole way round, by such a small portion of the population who just want to fuck everything up for everybody else. Here we go. Globalize the revolution. Just wait till the right-wing protesters start singing and chanting that. Let's see what the reaction is from the police. Demanding a revolution. The Daily Mail would have a field day. Oh my God! Look how dangerous and far-right extremists this are! Smash the Zionist terror state.
Zionism, terrorism! Zionism, terrorism! Zionism, terrorism!
No, the only reason that I have a problem with what they're saying is because so many people in Britain from the other side are put into jail for 3 years for this type of shite. This type of incitement of hatred. This type of incitement of violence. Fucking old farts like that. Dickheads. So that's the only reason why I've got a problem with this type of speech, because it is free speech. You are allowed to say shite if you wish and join together with a bunch of Marxist, communist, Islamo-fascist cunts to do it, by all means, and disrupt the whole of the Leeds city centre for a couple of hours, just to piss everybody off and make sure that you lose the propaganda war. But basically it's a case of fuck the lot of them. And I'm going to head up to Millennium Square, but I am going to shut this off because I am desperate to go for a pee. So I'm heading off up to Millennium Square to go and utilise some facilities. And I'll give myself a break from these bunch of assholes for another week, I think. I wonder whether the other group are coming down and joining this lot. I wonder if their stuff has finished. See, as far as I know, as far as I'm aware of, and I could be very wrong on this, the Kurds are looking for independence from the Islamists. The previous Ottoman Empire. The way that the Turks treat them like shit and the Iranian regime treats them like shit. I don't think it's the cold, Sylvia. I think it's the amount of caffeine from earlier. But I just saw a bunch of lads just walking down with some flags. Red, white and black, I think they were. Oh no, I hear something. I hear. And that's what I was going to say, you know, Kurds are Israel's greatest allies. And this looks pretty big. It looks a lot bigger than the other one. Right, I'll be back in 5 minutes and I will go live again. But I need to go to use some facilities and I'm not taking you with me.